Welcome, my dear friends, followers, haters, interested people, and all the others that follow my blogs and videos. Today, I have a really concerning but also very basic question. I had a talk a few days ago with a friend of mine from the United States. As some people of us know, the Gambian Connection itself is now into the international modeling business as well. So they wanted to ask if some of the people that contracted with me is able to visit them for a job in America. And I said, well, that might be a very complicated process. So they've been asking me why, and we ended up with the question that every human being living in a Western world country is free to travel to almost every country in the world without big problems. So, my question today, a fundamental question as I would think, why people from the so called second and third world are still not allowed to even travel sometimes to the next country. The so blessed and so highly appreciated Western world, Europe, America, they deny visas, they deny a human right. Because I think the freedom of moving should and is a human right. So, my question, why people from countries like the Gambia and hundreds of other countries around the world are not allowed to easily travel wherever they want, and also not able to live wherever they want. As a Gambian, you are not allowed to travel almost nowhere. There are certain countries in the ECOWAS area where you can free travel. But what if you want to visit Europe? It is always a big problem, and it is the Europeans that create those problems. They act nice, they act like they are the best, they are helping, they develop tactics for refugees, as they call them, to keep them away. Yes, that is it. And even you just want to go to Europe and work, you will have big problems and it will be a very difficult process. Why 10,000s of our African brothers died in the Sahara Desert and in the Mediterranean Sea? Just because Europe don't want our people to be there? But if those Europeans come here to the Gambia or other African countries and do their bad stuff, because most of them coming not here with good intentions, then they are free to enter. No problems, no visas, no restrictions, nothing. They've been treated like the kings. They close our beaches for our own people and open them for the tourists with right. Where is the right to do it like this? Well, now some of you smart people will say we have to blame our politics. Well, partly yes. But most we have to blame Europe, America, and all those Western world countries that deny our brothers and sisters to freely move and live wherever they want. Why we Africans, we people living here in Africa, why we are still denied to travel and go wherever we want? You want to tell me that this has economic reasons? Because everyone would maybe go to Europe. Well, then it is like this. We are living on one planet, and we as human beings should learn to share this planet. Well, now we can say borders have to be teared down, but I don't even want to go that far. Let borders exist. But every human being should have the right to travel wherever he want to go. It cannot be that those fat, rich, sometimes bad people from the Western world can travel wherever they want without any restrictions. And for people here in Africa, South America, and Asia, they have big problems if they even want to come to Europe just for a tourist visit. I think that is far away from being fair, and I think it they are violating human rights here because Africa is not a jail. People should have the right to travel whenever and wherever they want if they can afford it. And it should not be that there are Schengen visas, working visas. Sometimes the process to get such a visa, if you are successful, can take up to a year. The Western world people, they just jump in the plane and be here and do their good and mostly also their bad stuff. That cannot be. That cannot be true. And I promise that it will be on my agenda to make this a real case because I am concerned. Whatever we are talking, I see activists in Europe, in Germany, in Canada, in America. They are talking and talking and talking and trying to convince those Western world politicians to at least not deport the people that made it there on hard ways. Hey, that is not even the problem. The problem of those Western world people is that they don't open the borders, that they not say, well, you are welcome as long as you are not a criminal. Even you can maybe even say, as long as you are working here, you are welcome to stay, as long as we don't have to care about you and you are doing a job and you are financing your life by yourself, then you are welcome. Here is your chance. Come here, see, try to get a job. We will not care about you, but you care about yourself and you have the chance to start something. But treating Africa and all the other third world countries on the other continents, like as I said, South America, Central America, Asia, treating them like prisoners, no access to the Western world, no. That is a very wrong thing, and I think the United Nations should really think a little bit about that visa politics are a human rights violation, and I'm pretty sure it is like this. Of course, countries can do whatever they want with their territory, yes, but if you are a member of the United Nations, and like I can mostly speak about the Europeans, sell themselves to the public, to the world as the nice people, the one that always try to help. Stop faking your help. Your help is nothing. The only thing you Europeans are doing is keeping the third world down because you feel that your good life might be threatened by people that are poor. So, if you don't care about the third world now, the third world will come to you. So what do you want to do? You want to shoot them all? Or? People in Africa are not stupid. Right? And if you don't care about this problem, the problem will get worse. Because we here in Africa, for example, we know how the Europeans are living. But oh, no, let's make the visas and restrictions even more. The real thing should be, if you want to travel to Europe and have the money, then you should just go to an embassy, say, so, I want to travel to Europe, where is my entry card? Then they should issue you an entry card. And the problem is done. Not like thousands of problems they will throw in your way, thousands of stones they will throw in your way, that you give up before you even try it. What I say is, me personally, stands behind the human rights, and for me it means that we really have to rethink this, because this is far away from being fair, and I see it since years now, and it cannot be like this. Free right to travel or leave the UN, or the UN has for me no use, because human rights been violated in many times. If you consider yourself a country that is fair, helpful and nice, then not open your borders, but make visa processes easier, because what you are doing is you are treating the third world like a big prison, and that is wrong. That's at least my opinion, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend, week, evening, day, morning, how and whatever. Thank you so much, and till next time. Thanks.